Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Almost ready to get underway. And on the mound today, Brandon Pfaadt. What should we keep an eye on here?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in, but it's offline. And it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Freddie Freeman at the plate and takes high there. And a strike. Just missed.
Ball two.
Swing and a ground ball, and it's through for a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Will Smith to the plate. That one missing inside.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in, you got to try to get another one or maybe two.
There's a swing and a drive. And that's a foul ball.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. And there's one away. Here comes Max Muncy. Just missed. Betts, the lead runner, out at second. Freeman over at first with 1 away. The next offering misses, and the count is 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That's inside. That's in there. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. And that'll load the bases.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Teoscar Hernandez in the box now. Takes strike 1. That one hooked foul. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. And here comes Tommy Edman. Fastball for a strike. That one finds the zone, And the count is 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And that's the third out. Back here in the desert, now the starting pitcher in this one, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Got him swinging. Next to hit for Arizona, Jordan Lawler. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Ohtani, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that's outside. Ball 1.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Right through there for a strike. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment.
Sets him down on strikes. And he strikes. Back here at Chase Field, here's Kike Hernandez. Fought back to work. That one fouled off. Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Fouled off left side. On the ground, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. The throw is wild and it gets away. And it's going to wind up out of play. Ripped on the ground to second, sends it to first, and they get Ohtani for the out. Here's Mookie Betts now. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
Perdomo tosses to first, and Betts is gone. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the first baseman, number 13. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. James McCann in now. That clips a corner. And he blows that one by him at 100.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Here's the second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. That one ripped. Way back there. That one is gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 1-1.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Alec Thomas now. Just missed. Fought off foul.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
On the ground to third. Throw on to Freeman. That ends the frame. And we're back. New inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And that's in for a strike. Freeman goes 6 feet 5 inches, 35 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2007. Freeman hits it in the air. McCarthy sizes this one up, brings it in, and there's one down. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Struck out looking his first time. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
One out, base is empty. And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. Now 1-2. That's out to center field. Thomas gets under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Muncy digs in. He reached on a walk his first time. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And he pumps it a strike. Tied up here in the early going. That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. You're getting a taste right here what Max Muncy does. Has a really good eye at a strike zone. Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Hernandez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And that one's gone. He sends it out of here. It's 3-1.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He's 0 for 1. Clips the corner, strike 1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. The 0-2. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Lawler makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here in the desert, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jake McCarthy. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
popped up. Foul territory behind the plate. Jorge Barrosa stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count. Off the plate, ball 1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Swings and misses at the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Back to the top of the lineup, Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Ball 1, no strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A gigantic blast. It's 3-2.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
So 2 down, and stepping in is the speedy Jordan Lawler.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that'll do it. Back here at Chase Field, here's Kike Hernandez.
Left fielder, Kike Hernandez.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Fouled off. He was late. Inside, just missed. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajas. First pitch just misses. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And
ball
another
2.
ball. Inside.
Nope.
And now 3-0. And that's fouled off. Line drive, base hit. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Outside.
Ohtani in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Right through there for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. That one
2
missed.
balls, 2 strikes.
Double play ball to second. Over to first. And they get Ohtani for the out. Here's Mookie to hit.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop Mookie Betts.
That one finds the corner. It's 0-1. Two outs and 1 in scoring position.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. Ground ball left side. Lawler tossed to first, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
You know, these D-backs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Kicks and deals. On the ground. Bats up with it. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. And next will be the cleanup hitter. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. In there, and it's 0-1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Here is James McCann. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the catch, and that is the third out of the inning. And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. Here is Freddie Freeman. Fought back to work. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. The batter now will be Will Smith. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. That one felt good, and they add to their lead. It's 4-2.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Ryan Thompson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Max Muncy at the dish, and that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Next offering way off the plate. Next offering is outside. Now a screamer into the outfield. Barroso pulls it down. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Outside with a breaking ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Handles, throws to first. That's out number 3. Back here in the desert, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Diamondbacks just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Next pitch is outside, and it's 2-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2-2 to count.
To the right side, Edman. On to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Here's the center fielder, Alek Thomas. Grounded out his first time up. Just missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
In there at the knees. And now 3 balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Full count.
He goes down looking. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jake McCarthy. And he takes a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That one lifted to left. Hernandez sizing it up. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here at Chase Field, now it's the second baseman, Tommy Edman. And that drops in for a strike. Thompson, a 6'5" righty. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer.
Nope.
And now the count is even. Smoked on the ground a second. Whips it to first. And they get Edman for the out. And Kike Hernandez at the plate. 1 for 2. And that one a little below the knees. And that is ball 1. That clips the corner. Outside low. And that's ball 2. In for a strike. Good slider.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Thomas makes a nice running catch. 2 outs, base is empty. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That misses, and that's ball 1. This one popped up. Vargas settles under it and makes the catch. And that is. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Jorge Barrosa. Just missed. Very high with that one. And that's ball 2. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And there's a ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Betts whips it to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Here's Ketel Marte.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap. And
a foul ball.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. And a 1-2. Well struck right field. That's down. One hops off the wall. And that's a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
And a swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. With number 9 for him in this game. 9. Next to hit, Geraldo Perdomo. And that's in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And that just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Stays alive. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's filled up. Line drive, base hit. Here comes Marte around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 4-3.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
The 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. And takes low for ball 1. Cut on and lifted in the air. Hernandez ranging after it. Nabs it, and that is that. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jalen Beeks.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Ohtani stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Ball, that pitch is out.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Foul ball there.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Struck him out swinging. Snuck the fastball by him. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Fouled off down the right side. Turns and fires to Betts. The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch misses. It's 2-2. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball one. Next offering misses, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Thomas makes the play, and that is that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Will Klein.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
And it stays fair.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
Now 1-1. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. Ground ball right side. Freeman. Off balance feet. There's one. To first. Not in time. Great effort there. Alec Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Pitch misses. 1-0.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And another ball.
Ball 2.
Next offering is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Runner on the go, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum.
Number 86 gets the ball now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
McCarthy in the box now, takes strike 1.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Ball 1 there. In the air, left field, down the line. It's going to fall for a hit. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with 1 away. Now up next for Arizona, Jorge Barrosa. Golden opportunity right here. And all 3 runners on the move here. The squeeze has popped up, reaching for it, and brings it in. Throw behind the runner, they've got him doubled off. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. John Curtis.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
All over that one right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here comes Max Muncy. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. Fastball for a strike.
Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And that one is gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. And they add a pair. It's 6-3.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient. And it paid off.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered in this game. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That's outside.
And it's 1-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a pop-up. Vargas. 1 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Edman, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
One down, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Kike Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. Caught him looking for the K. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Anthony Banda. So back to the top of the order, an outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Now the third baseman, Jordan Lawler. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's in there at the knees. Just off the outside edge. And 1-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And misses inside. And that's in the dirt. And now it's filled up 3-2. And he walked him. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Perdomo stands in here, takes ball one low. That one drilled left field, down the line, and it's foul. Tying run at the plate. To third, and that chance handled. Over to Edman. On to Freddie. Double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Number 13 stands in now and watches strike one. Next pitch is outside. And that is out of play. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Smith brings it in, and that ends the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 54. Now here is Andy Pages. That's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
And there's a foul ball. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Down the line. And that's a foul ball. In the dirt, blocked. No outs, runner on second. And down on strikes he goes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Here's Mookie now. That one way inside.
Ball. 10.
1 out and a runner at second here at the top of the 9th. Next pitch inside. And it's 3-0. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Here comes Pages around third. He will score. Betts into second.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Off the plate,
Freeman, the next to hit, takes outside. Betts, the runner at second with 1 away. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Hit in the air out to center field. Thomas sizing it up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. So man aboard. And here's the catcher, Will Smith.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. Line drive, base hit. Flying around third is Betts. Throw is offline, and he scores. And the lead is up to 5.
Everything came together for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even at 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike. Swings through him for the K. Went back to the fastball. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Blake Trinan.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And the next pitch is way outside. Right side, hard hit. Takes it himself. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Here's the second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Trinan, the tall righty, 225 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2011. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. 1 down, base is empty. Grounds 1 to short. Bats up with it. Whips it across. 2 up, 2 down. And now the center fielder, Alec Thomas. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that's downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. That's a laser base hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Next offering is down low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
They're down to their final strike. Trinan is just 1 strike away. Line drive and foul ball. Right through there, got him. Ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just